Hi guys, Stasha the Period Coach here. I'm kicking off a series, Smoothies and Flow. We're going to talk about the 4 phases of the cycle. We're going to talk about smoothies for each of those phases of the cycle. And you can grab a guide below that actually has a recipe for a smoothie for each phase of your cycle. Just click the link. Woo! Okay, so ironically, I make my smoothies in the morning. I'm almost always wearing a hoodie in the morning. So this series almost got turned into smoothies and hoodies. Hashtag. But I definitely needed to film the videos to go along with this in a hoodie just to keep the spirit alive. So enjoy the hoodies. We're going to start off with the menstrual phase today. We're talking about what's going on in your body. So first things first, your menstrual phase is right after your luteal phase. Your luteal phase ramps your hormones up to make a baby or to keep a baby if you're pregnant. And then when you're not pregnant, those hormones go down. This flat line is your menstrual phase. It's kind of the only time in your cycle where you really have no hormonal activity going on. What you really want to be focusing on is getting rid of the excess hormones from the last cycle and getting really good nutrition to rebuild the correct hormones for your next cycle. So it's about a two-pronged approach. You're getting rid of the old stuff and you're giving your body the nourishment and nutrients it needs to create for a happy, healthy flow for the rest of your cycle. And this is one of the things I really want to get into with this series is what you choose to eat today will make a difference on how you feel tomorrow. And adding in a smoothie is a really easy way to get some of that nutrition in that you need without making yourself crazy. The first thing we need to talk about for the menstrual phase is getting rid of that excess hormone. That means having really fiber-rich smoothies. The recipe that I give you below is got buckwheat in it. You could use chia seeds, phylum husk, anything that's got a real good fibrous body to it. That's where we're looking for. Smoothies are really key in this phase for this fiber-rich reason. The other thing you want to do is really nourish your body, so making sure you're getting in nutrient-dense foods. Now, in the menstrual phase, that means really dark fruits. And I don't mean like a red, ripe strawberry. I mean a blackberry. Really dark, deep fruits. Beets, not a fruit, a vegetable, but a really deep, dark red. And I mean, look at it. Doesn't it look like a little womb? It's really good for your blood. Here we are. Definitely getting in your dark, dark, dark reds to blacks, dark blue, blueberries, blackberries, beets. These are your dark ones. And these are the fruits and veggies that I have in the recipe below. You also want to get your dark greens in here. So think about your kale, the darkest kale, the purple kale, the dinosaur kale, the like almost black, really dark colors, right? Some other things that you might want to think about in your smoothies during this phase is throwing in a couple of figs. They're really great during this time. They've got a lot of minerals in them that we need to help rebuild. And also watermelon, especially if you're in some place that's really hot and you just want a cold, refreshing drink. As long as you're getting your fiber in, having a watermelon smoothie, watermelon, ice, some mint or basil just to give it a little something. Perfect for a day, like a hot, hot summer day with your period. Even better if you paired it with some chia seeds. Picking up what I'm putting down? So that's some really good ways of getting some of those things into your body that you need. That being said, you want to make sure you've cooked your kale and your beets. Those are two things that need to be cooked, not raw. So make sure you've cooked your kale and your beets. Another thing is that in this phase, seaweed is really good and it's hard to get it into our diets. But if you could throw in a little bit, not enough to change the flavor of the smoothie, but a little bit of seaweed in there, you'd be rocking and rolling. And that could be even in the form of, say, blue-green algae, chlorella tabs, spirulina tabs, any of those, you could throw them in. Now, they will make your smoothie dark, they're really bright, intense green colors. So your smoothie is going to go from red or blue, and depending on how much kale you put in there, brown. But it's about the taste and the nutrition. And if you need to take your selfie, blend, then throw the chlorella in and blend again. We're gonna keep these short and simple and sweet. If you have additional questions, post them in our Facebook group, the Red Circle Lady Business. I'm happy to help. Use the hashtag smoothies and hoodies, and I would be super thrilled to answer your questions. If you have not yet downloaded the guide, grab it below. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out, ovary gang. I will see you when we talk about our follicular and our ovulation phases in smoothie form.